Welcome you all in today's lecture of Web Designing Lab, course code BCA 307. My name is Gulbir Singh, Assistant Professor, MMICT and BM, MM, deemed to University. So, today we are going to discuss or we are going to do the practical number 2 of your lab. The aim of this practical is create HTML page and divide it into 3 sections. It means we need to create HTML page and we are interested to divide it into sub portion. In theoretical class we already discussed how to break our HTML page into different you can say sections. So, for that we need to use the concept of frames. So, by using the concept of frames we can divide or subdivide the HTML page into as per our requirement section. So, here we actually require 3 sections, right. So, we need to use basically the frame HTML frames, and for those 3 sections we can show individual HTML pages within the same HTML page. So, how to do this practical? Let us first discuss the procedure, and after discussing the procedure we will move to the practical of this one. So, let us start the practical. So, first of all you need to open your notepad which is already installed in your machine or computer, or you can download the notepad plus plus which is a which can say HTML editor which can help you to easily code the HTML. So, you can open the editor and now then you need to add the core element of HTML. What are core elements? So, core element basically are the head tag, basically the HTML head, body, title. So, these tags are known as the core elements, right. So, after adding the core element, then we need to add a frame set, right. Frame set is basically a frame tag which is used to subdivide the HTML page into multiple sections. So, here you can see here step number 3, we have divided the section, the entire page into 3 sections which are named here as rows 25, 25, 25%, or we can use here rows or we can use here columns. Like if you are dividing the pages into rows, so it will show bifurcate like this one, and if you divide it is columns, so it should divide by this one like this. So, we will add first name in the frame 1, second name in the frame 2, right, or we can add here some other HTML pages we have already created. So, how to do that I will show you in the practical one, right. After this one we need to close the frame set and close the elementary tags of the HTML. Now, save the file with the extension of .html. Now, open a web browser and start the and run the HTML document, right. So, this is the output how it will look like if you use the frame set as rows, right. So, this is the output and these are the references for this practical. Now, let us see the practical of this one. So, here I am going to create. So, first of all I am going to open the this one, the notepad plus plus editor and file new. I have opened a new tab and we will do the coding here, right. So, let us start from the beginning. So, we will start here from the core tags, that is HTML, then the head tag followed by title, and what actually we are doing here, we are actually HTML frames we are showing here slash head, then we are going to use body tag here, then we need to use frame set tag here, frame set, then actually we are doing it in the columns, so column wise. So, I have used the cols, right, is equal to, we need to provide here the range, that is 200 for first, 200 for second and 200 for third one. Now close this one here and now create the frames. Frame here. Now we need to provide the source location here. So what are the sources? I will write here. First we need to create the here name, then we can say main page, right. Frame 2, you can see here we have used 3 section here, we are bifurcating it to 3 sections. So we need to create here 3 frames, SRC, then name, we will resume, that resume we have created in the last practical. And the third one frame SRC, we will provide SRC later on, name here, another underscore page. So we have created 3 frames, right. After that we need to write here slash frame set slash body slash HTML. Now we need to save this one. So file, going to save it as practical 2. I am going to save it as HTML docs, save. So let us see if the all tags are closed which we have opened. You can see that title we have created which does not close. So right slash title, right. So this is that's why I recommend you to use the editor, it will show you the errors. So now let us move toward here you can see new tool. Let us run this. So after run you can see nothing showing here, right, no frame size appearing. So what actually done here, we need to provide the source location here, and this one we need to provide here the source location. So for source we will having here the so these are basically main.php. So we can provide here the names in the, you can see here the source main.html, this file we are having, it will show in section 1. Then what file we are having? We are having here resume.html, we can provide here resume.html, and then third file which we are having here is the text format. So right here text format, so these we provided here the source locations, right. And after completing this one, let us save this, and now so after saving you can see here the resume, the text format, the main text is available here. Now we need to run this file. So when we run, you can see this is the 3 sections which are available here. So first section we are having the resume of ours which we have created in the last class, and this is the text formatting which we have done in the previous class, which we have discussed how can we format the text, and this one here is the main text which we have added here. So, we can divided the entire screen into 3 sub sections. So, you can see these are in column form. So, we can change it into the rows form. How can we do this? So, we are just provide here rows. Now, save it, just now you can see it will be treated as rows. So, we can divide the section depending on this one, right. If you want to see from where these pages are coming, you can see this is the code for resume which we have done in earlier class. This code is this page is directly added to the subsection, and this one is the we have done in the previous lecture how to do the text formatting. So, this we have done by creating tables, text formatting. This code we have already discussed, text formatting, right, and the code of main page is here. You can see this is written over there. You can see it again. This is the entire. So, you can see we can do this in, we can say in rows or in column. We can divide this section into 2 forms, whether in rows, whether in columns, right. Now, try to understand what we have done here. So, we started with the HTML tag, then we have used the title tag within the head body, and within head we have used the frame set. Now, what it is doing? It is dividing the entire web page into 3 sub section of 200 width each, right. You can see here 200, 200, 200, because we have done here 3. Suppose you want to add one more, suppose you want to write here 4th section. So, we have done 200, and then we need to add one frame also, right. So, for adding a frame, we will add a frame here, frame, we need to provide the source location here, we will copy it from the directory, home directory, and name we will provide here another underscore page, sorry, underscore page, like this one, right. Now, we need to provide the source. Let us go to the directory, and you can say we are having a HTML page which is named as menu dot. This contain this one, some hyperlinks are there, which is the name of that menu dot HTML. So, we can add here in this previous file, vertical to here menu dot HTML, right. Now, save it, and when we refresh this one, you can see there are 4 tab here. So, first tab, this first section is this one, the resume of the person Rohit Kumar, and second one is the we have discussed here is the text formatting. Second one here the main page, you can see this is the main page, right, and this is the last section which we have added. So, this is the column, and if we want to change it into the rows, then we can change it into the rows also, like we can rows option we can write here calls, just saved it and then run it. See here, now it is divided into columns, and now why this scroller is here, because the content is much enough to show in this region. That is why if the content is large, then a scroller is available here. You can see by scrolling we can visit the entire content of that section. So, this is the column version, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, and we change it into the rows also. So, by just clicking here and right here rows, and saved it, and again refresh it. Now, it will become rows option. So, also we are having here scroller, scroll the content down 4 columns. So, we want to do this in 2 columns. So, we need to remove the size from here, that we need only 2 columns, right. If we need 2 columns, then we need to delete 2 frames also, right. Now, save it and now refresh it. So, you can find there are only 2 sections, first section for the resume and second section for the text content. And if you want to convert this into columns, you can change here and write calls, saved it, and you can see they will be converted into 2 sections. But our practical say we are interested to do in the 3 sections. So, again we need to add here there are 4, we delete 1 frame and add 1 size here and now save it. So, now if you reload this, so there are 3 sections in the column version. First section is this one, second section is this one, and third section is this one. So, if you do the change in any of these pages, the change will be reflected here, right. Like suppose the first one is the resume. So, we will go to the resume, and if we change the name here, right, we change in the source file, like we write Anand Kumar, right. You change the name and then refresh here. You can say the changes are done here. Why? Because we have added a independent HTML page in the particular frame. So, if we do any change in that one, so the changes will be reflected in that frame also, because we have added a page in that frame. So, you can add some images also. So, how can we add an image? Just we need to show some add here one image. So, let me see if any image I am having right now. So, this image figure 1 I am having. So, just copy it into the source directory. So, this is the source directory, right. Now, I have just copied the name, right. Now, paste this name into the right. So, this is the source. Now, I am pasting here the name of that image. This is the file figure on PHP. Now, refresh it. So, in this way you can do the changes. So, you can see earlier on why it is not showing, because it already saved the cache. So, I have opened this one. So, this is the image which we have added in the third one. You can see this is the image which we have added here. You can see the image, third portion which we have added an image. Now, let us see how it look like in the column. So, we need to just write here calls and saved it, again refresh it. So, now you can see this is the image. If you can zoom it also, zoom out, zoom in. If you zoom in, we can this is the image, right. We can add images here in the 3 section. We can add, import some already existed pages, some links, anything we can add in these independent frames. So, in this way you can do the practical by on your own, and if you are having any problem, feel to contact me. Thank you.